Pennsylvania still learning how to count. Evidently they are. Yeah. Now they got 5 more days. It has to be done by the 26th. Oh. Hey. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I got a lot of footage on the demolition. I didn't do a lot. I didn't do it all. It started to rain, so I turned I took the ring and I put it out, or took the ring and I put it on the picnic table over there so they could watch it. And then I videoed it on the ring a few times. So I have to put all that footage together. They're still not done with the house. At 5:30 last night, they packed up and went home. They still have part of the basement to get out, and then the pad for the garage they still have to get off. Ring a ding ding now. I think it was a bigger job than what they thought because they took out 5 quad axle trailers, 35 footers, and still didn't get it done. Hands up there. Funniest thing about it was, I don't know if I caught it on video or not, but there was a guy standing by the fence, and he was watching them do demolition. All of a sudden, this possum come running out of the garage that they had torn down. Possum come running out of there and run right behind him. And he looks at him running, and he runs right behind him. He watches him run right behind him. He keeps on running. Now, I don't know if they had any babies or not, but if that possum did, she didn't bring them with her. Well, man, girl, come on. Come on. No. Home gone, that's right. Yeah. Call it dog park, yeah. I got me a rear tine rototiller. got an engine for it. So come spring, ain't nobody got any plans for that thing. I'm gonna take my rototiller over there. I'll put a garden over there. It's fenced in on 3 sides or 2 sides. So pretty girl, good baby. Now he showed up late yesterday. Said he didn't get a notification. He just wanted to spend more time with him. He didn't want to be interrupted. So probably same thing today. He keeps saying he has to go to the doctor, and all this stuff, or he's going back to bed. He's not. They got things planned. Yeah, plan some reef and run. There you go. Don't have to run. It's legal. You're making coffee for him, yeah. Are you comfy? Now we just had leftovers last night for dinner. Kathy had a hamburger. I had stuffing, pork stuffing, gravy, potatoes, pork chop, some corn. No, no. I said no. What part of no don't you understand? You understand no? Do you? Yeah. No bites. I love a good meatloaf sandwich. I got 10 pounds of meatloaf out there in the refrigerator. Meatloaf patties. You being a good girl now? Say you want to be good? Okay. At the Pope's. Oh yeah? They confiscate some, did they? Cooked on kerosene? Criminal turkey. Did you do a video cooking a hamburger on your kerosene stove, Amish? Because I didn't get a notification. I haven't got a notification of you doing a video in the last 2 or 3 weeks. I'll have to check that out. Oh, yeah? Well, I got you I got you set up so I get all your I'm subscribed to get all your videos, but I haven't gotten anything. Excuse me. Tater wedges, huh? I'll have to check that out. Huh. Well, I take that back. The last one I actually got was the Veterans Day one. I listened to your music that you played. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, the non-country CMA awards. Yeah, I don't watch it because there ain't no country music no more. Everybody wants to be a punk rapper, country singer. Um, they're they're doing good. You know who was a good singer? And you wouldn't think to see him, but Ken Curtis was a good singer. Festus on Gunsmoke. He's got a good singing voice, or had a good singing voice. Obviously, we have different opinions on a good man. Well, I posted the Monahan Meat Market this morning at 5 o'clock. Right. You know what Tupac spelled backward is, don't you? Kaput. Yes, I disagreed with you. I had to look that up, Ray Price. Morning, Dan. Who's the boss? It ain't Tony Danza. Asleep at the Wheel. I like that song, Hot Rod Ford. Ain't they the other ones that sang that song, right? Yeah, Hot Rod Lincoln. They sang that in 1988, but let's see. I'm trying to remember his name. I have to look it up real quick. Yep. There it is. Junior Brown, he's a good singer too. He sings the Highway Patrol. My Wife Thinks You're Dead. He's more like a funny singer, but he's got a good voice. Outlaw country. Tiptoe through the tulips. By the tulips is where I'll be. Just to tiptoe through the tulips with me. Yeah, David Allan Cole. Yeah. Yeah, he was a pretty good singer till he started going really radical. I don't know. I ain't seen Hillary in a long time. Good morning, gorgeous. Every once in a while, I get a request. It's not really a request. Suggested people that I should put on my Facebook, and she is one of them. The question we ought to ask is, how can a 6'3" man drown in 4 foot of water? Why, whose birthday is it? On vacation. She's been on vacation for the last 120 days. She wasn't working. Yeah, and the handlers. Well, maybe after Trump gets into office, he'll cut down their Secret Service staff down to one person, the woman that couldn't put her gun in her holster. Yeah, Barney Fife. There you go. You're right. That's exactly what's going to happen. You keep screwing around with Ukraine and Russia, they're going to start a war. I know he doesn't know nothing. FJB, yeah. I got a hat that says that. Morning, Square Cable. They might as well be talking peace because I don't believe we ought to be giving them any more aid or money. That was the biggest money laundering scheme there ever was. It was just a thing to get more money for the military contractors to get more money. And then they greased the pockets of the officials, the politicians. That's all it was. Zelensky got a raise. Zelensky owns a house in Florida. Patsy Cline. Yeah. And from what I understand, Kitty Wells, Patsy Cline, yeah. Tanya Tucker, Dottie. He's already been fast tracked to have citizenship too. You know, like like that prosecutor said, what good would it do to prosecute Joe? He's old.
Shots, everybody, shots! Shots, everybody, shots!
Shots, everybody, shots! Shots, everybody, shots! Shots, everybody, shots!
Shots, everybody, shots!
It's 5-Shot Thursday. Yeah, yeah, there's a caravan from California. I think I have a picture of them people. Let's see if I can get that bigger. Are you talking about them guys? That's right. Yeah, sounds good. You're right. When you get old, you don't have to worry about it. Work for Joe. Huh, okay. Yeah, I know. I almost got lost in the rainforest. And you notice, where's the volcano? Yeah. Did you notice the Secret Service didn't even go after him? And he's walking away. So what? Be the best thing for us. I don't know who the hell found him. That's right. Well, good morning, Kathy. You're looking lovely as ever today. Probably. Hmm. It is 32 here. You can call me Ray. You can call me Jay. You can call me Ray J. Johnson Jr., but you doesn't have to call me Ray J. Johnson Jr. Jehoshaphat. Yeah, it's almost jacket leather, yeah. Yeah, it's been 5. You would think it would be. Hmm. There's also a lot of hot air there, too. I can't remember the movie, but when them guys were lighting farts in the car at the drive-in, that was funny. I'm talking about the methane. Years ago, it's probably been 20 years or so, in Germany, a guy come home stumbling drunk after drinking all night, eating sauerkraut and all this other stuff. And he lived in a like a boarding house or whatever, one room, with just one small bedroom. And he started, he fell asleep, he passed out, and he was passing gas so bad, if I remember correctly, that one of the people that was down the hall put a towel at the bottom of the door to keep the smell from coming out in the hallway. Well, the next morning they found the guy dead. He died from actually suffocation because the methane had taken all the oxygen out of the room. I swear that I read that. Overexposure. Yeah. Yeah. You can actually kill yourself if you're in from what I gathered, the bedroom was, maybe like 8 feet by 8 feet or something like it. It was just small boarding, just one little bed and a dresser. That's all they got, And they all shared the same bathroom and everything. It was just, like a boarding house or whatever. Died from his own farts, yeah. Somebody couldn't stand the stench, so they put a towel down at the bottom of the door to keep the smell from coming out. If he'd lit a cigarette, it blew that room all to hell. In the house, probably. Yeah. Probably did. Beer and sauerkraut. You would go out with a bang. Yeah, keep a candle. Yeah. What a way to go, though. Over there.
Was you in the puzzle?
Yes, she was, because I picked up 2 pieces.
Shoot. Yeah, they got teeth marked. Yeah. Got them out of the box, too.
Out of the box.
Yeah, because I put it all up.
Yeah.
All but the long strips.
Yeah. Well, she said, what are you looking at me for?
So you want to go to the kennel at night. Because you can't be trusted. And Christmas time, believe me, that's what's happening. Because
I
the
know.
tree will be
I know.
face down.
You should have seen her this morning. If you'd have turned your head the other way, you'd have kissed her right on the end of the tail.
Oh, I know.
She had her butt pinching right
Yeah.
at you.
Right up at the neck.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Uh-huh.
I looked over there and she just looked at me like, hey, what are you looking at?
I felt like Kyla was behind me.
Yeah.
And I went to move and I felt something fuzzy. Yeah. And I noticed it's the back end.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to hear it? Had your eyes closed tight? You tired or something? Ah. So I'm not going to listen to it.
Yeah. She,
Oh, look at her. She turned back.
she jumped up on the dresser a couple of times last night. I grabbed her off in that a couple of times.
She had a workout last night, but she don't want to hear nothing.
Oh, I know.
Well, I had Kyler tonight anyhow. For the first time, I watched her literally go at Kyler. He was just sitting there with a puzzle. So, I was watching it. Getting heavy.
Oh, yeah, she's getting heavy.
That's because you keep feeding her.
His sentence, yeah, delayed 4 years. Well, if he's smart, he'd pardon himself on the last day. Especially if, if J.D. Vance runs or whoever, another Republican president runs and wins, then he just, pardons himself. What are you doing in Kalkaska? Yeah, well, she just come off a 120-day vacation there, Junkyard. She don't need to take another one. She wasn't working while she was doing her campaigning. For you or for somebody else?
It snowed.
Huh?
Snowed.
I don't know if it snowed or not. Did it?
I think so. Dusting. Yeah. Sure thing.
Yep. Car's got it on it. Picnic table has it on it.
So you can't trust my word, huh?
No, I was just
You
looking.
have to look outside.
I can trust you.
Is that how you want it? I sit on the passenger side.
Huh? Yeah.
Like Elby said, if you can't trust someone, you don't be with them.
Steve said good morning.
He like his 102nd time out, did he? You should be talking smack to my cornbread.
Yeah. Well, you didn't time him out.
I did.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he
I
did.
seen you deleted it, but I didn't see no timeout.
Oh no, he got a small time out.
Oh.
Yeah. When I talk about my cornbread.
Don't talk about her cornbread. Her cornbread.
Yep.
I have no idea. I wouldn't doubt she paid her $2.5 million. They paid Katy Perry like $20 million. Huh. Is that road miles or crow miles? When I worked for Laidlaw, they tried. I used to get paid $15 to bring a load in from 25 miles away. Well, Dundee is 27 miles away. But they tried to tell me Dundee was only 19 miles away. And they drew a line and they, took the line on the map and they did it to the chart and it said it's only 19 miles. I said, that's fine. You get yourself a paving crew and you pave me a straight road right to Dundee and I'll do that 19 miles. But until then, you're going to pay me for 27 miles because I can't fly or I can't drive like a crow flies. I'd get paid for picking up the garbage and then I'd get paid per load. I was the only one that got paid per load because I had to drive, a half hour, 45 minutes, in order to get to the landfill, but I'd have to drive another half hour, 45 minutes to get back to where I, to pick up garbage again. So I was losing money, an hour and a half at least, just in drive time to get back and forth. At the least, an hour and a half. Yeah, they fly in circles. You're right. So, anyways, but for the longest time, they wanted to fight me on it. So what I told them is, this is how it's going to happen. I will pick up the closest stop first, and I will go the furthest out last. So I'll be working my way away from the landfill. When I'm full, I'll be coming back. And I'll do that for every load. Instead of working my way from back, from the furthest out, back towards the landfill, we'll do it the other way. After a couple of months of that stuff, they finally realized, I was right. And they were paying me, for going to Dundee last. It didn't make a difference. I was doing it that way anyways. But on the paperwork, I was showing them that Dundee was first, and I was going clear to Monroe last, and then coming back from Monroe, last. I know they know it all. They know everything. They just don't care. All right, Kevin, love you too. I gotta give me a cup of coffee and use the little boys' room real quick. Oh, yeah? What's the bathroom problems at the House of Representatives? They need to have one for the training that they voted in? Huh. Sarah McBride. Trans Congresswoman Sarah McBride responds to Capitol Hill bathroom ban. Huh. Oh, shit. Ah. From Delaware, figures. I suggest she go before she goes to work, or he goes before she goes to work, or it goes before it goes to work. That's what I suggest. Huh. I got to powder real quick. Thank you. Well, we're back at it. Now, like I said yesterday, they took out 5 quad axle trailers, 35 footers, and they'll probably take 2 or 3 of these dump trucks out today. They got a lot of concrete to take out. There's a pad underneath where he's sitting, plus the concrete what was left in the basement that he didn't get out. Oh, the taxpayers are. The thing of it is, they probably lost their ass on this, the company that's doing it. Because I think they only got it for like $15,000 or $16,000. Now they were here at 7:45 yesterday, remember? And they left at 5:30. They hauled out 5 loads, and they're back at it again at 7:45 today. And they're probably going to haul out another 2 or 3 loads at least. Plus, by the time they load up, they got a bobcat on the trailer back there. By the time they're going to have to smooth everything out. They're going to have to bring in dirt. That's a Buick LaCrosse. Yeah, they're going to have to bring in, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 loads of dirt to fill the hole in. Holy dirt, that's right. Oh. I turned down the sound so you guys could hear it. There you go. Yeah. this company that's doing it, about 20 years ago, they started almost up in Hudson. As what they're known for is putting in basements. And it was just two guys. Right now, they're loading up the basement that they dug out. They tore down the house next door. So, but anyways, they used to do basements. Well, they still do basements. They have a concrete pumper truck. They have their own cement mixer trucks. They go right to the cement factory and they get the concrete and they take it to their job sites themselves and pour their own concrete. Anyways, like 20 years ago, they started with a two-man crew, just brothers. About 25 years ago, I guess it was. And now they got like 20 employees that work for them. They got like 25 trucks. They have a place just north of town, about 8 miles north of town. Got like 150 acres there. Pretty much full of buildings and stuff like that. Well, is it bothering you? No. What are you doing, pumpkin? Come here. What's the matter? Yeah. You're fine. Just lay there. You're fine. Okay. Now she got to go see what's going on across the street. Yeah, she's nosy. Yeah. There goes one load. It's done now. They're almost done. I videoed a bunch of it yesterday. I'm gonna put it on video. Yeah, Adrian Cam. There you go. Yeah.
What are you looking at?
Well, I was just looking at you watching them across the street.
Oh, there's one right here.
Yeah. I think she's still over there.
No, she's over here. Messing around.
Oh.
Stop it. Let go. No, oh, there it hurts. What? Stupid. The whole train over there, the plane hurt. There's a playground. Scared?
Now, she said nobody wanted to watch it, but she's staring out the window watching it.
So you think.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Well.
Chaos says, I think it's an interesting watch, dog, for what it's worth. Yeah, I think it's interesting.
Get over here and watch it.
And she said, get over here and watch it.
I have coffee here. She can come on over. I'll pour her a cup of coffee. She can sit and watch it.
She said, come on over. She'll pour you a cup of coffee and you sit and watch it.
The chicken of the brick.
Yeah, they're picking up all the concrete.
Big chunks.
Mm-hmm.
You could see that on the video thing anyhow.
I seen them putting it in there. Right there, you can see them putting it in there. Yeah. Is he digging? Yeah. And he's tearing out the footer now of the garage. The floor.
Stop it. Well, how did that start?
Now this concrete, I think they're going to take it over to where I used to work, and that was at Neil Incorporated. Now he takes concrete, and they have to pay. It's not much. They pay like $3 or $4 a yard to bring it there, And then he has, there's machines there, and about every 3 or 4 months, these guys come in with loaders, and they'll load this concrete into these machines, and they'll crush it. And they call it CRC, cycled concrete chunks, and they use it for road base and stuff. And they'll crush this concrete, and whatever metals in it, like rebar or whatever, magnet in in the machine that'll take the metal out. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Chaos said it sounds good about the coffee. Come over and watch it. Yeah. I'm going to turn the camera so you can see more of it. Yeah, no, nobody sees you. I'm pretty sure the sidewalk that they've been driving over is pretty much junk by now. because there are so many people looking in the windows. If you got caught, it isn't worth it. Yeah, 32 degrees at this old crack house. Yeah. It was pretty interesting. I know. If you look at that big tree behind Kathy's car right there, you see there's 3 shoots going up. Well, there was a 4th one right there. You see where it's broken off? Anyways, that 4th one is broke off during a windstorm. Come down, and it landed in our yard. I had a trailer in the yard. It hit that and hit my shed. That's how long it was. I called the city, said, hey, your tree, uh, on a long branch, a big branch off your tree fell and hit my trailer and my shed. I need you guys to come out here and take care of it. I left a message. That was 4 years ago. I never heard anything from that. Now, you have to put a shitload of copper nails in it. Yeah, solid do. Yeah, it sure is. Them Ford L800s, they're a nice truck to drive, but they don't steer with a shit. I drove one of those for Neal and Sons, or Tom Neal Incorporated. I drove one of them. It was a 4-axle, and I pulled a 35-foot truck with it. No, I ain't gonna buy that empty lot. Well, I have no place to hide there now after this is gone. Now they don't. We just give away 18 acres of woods for $1. Yeah. Nope. We started trimming trees yesterday at 7 o'clock or 7:15. It'll probably take about maybe 6 or 8 loads, probably even more than that, of sand or dirt to fill that hole back up. There you go. Now the city's got a swimming pool here. It's nice to pay $500,000 to renovate some of it this year, and they're going to spend another $500,000 next year. And over the next 3 years, they're going to spend like $2 million on this swimming pool and facility to fix it. Yet they want to inspect your house and your property and all this other stuff, and they can't even maintain their own property. That's right. How you doing, Good Ranch? You're right, they would. There you go. That's right. Best neighbor ever. Yeah, it is kind of chilly outside for a stream. That's why I'm indoors. That'd be a good commercial. I think he's done with the hoe right now. So it was a house. The guy that owns it owns a construction company called Precision Building. Okay. Precision Builders. And he tried selling this house to like 4 different people, my son included. And my son was actually the first one he tried selling it to. Slumlord, yeah. Well, anyways, I tried selling it to my son, and my son actually, they bought it on a land contract. But the contract was supposed to be, he was going to put a new roof on it, new windows, new doors, new siding, and he was going to fix some other stuff for a negotiated price. And it was getting fall, or it was into fall, and it was going to start in the spring. Well, spring come around, summer come around, and fall come around. And my son said, "When are you going to start this?" He said, "Oh, I'm going to start it next summer. And you just keep making the payments, I'll get her done." Well, he told him stick it up his ass, and he left.
No, because then it went to, I never told you that.
Yeah, I never told you that, even though he had a signed contract.
He said, you have to pay half.
Yeah,
That weren't in that either.
no.
And he never gave him the contract that he said he was going to.
Right. So I told him stick it up his ass, and he left. Well, then he tried to sell it to 3 other couples. They would come in. One couple went in, and they started doing a bunch of work. And after about a month or 2, they quit, and I'd never seen them back there. Evidently, they must have realized that he wasn't going to keep his word either.
Well, it's sort of like what he did to Junior.
Yeah.
He said everything was up to par, and on the back, right in the winter, the heater took a crap, and it said needed replaced on the backside.
Yeah, the furnace needed replaced. He said that the furnace was good, the water heater was good, everything was, all the appliances were good, or whatever, all the household fixtures were good. They weren't. Well, I think he is a Democrat. We've been here, 12 or 13 years, something, 13 years. And the only work I've ever seen him do on that house is they put tar paper and roll roofing on the flat roof that was on the backside of the house and drip edge. That's the only work he ever did.
His wife lives in one of them.
Yeah, his wife lives in an apartment, a building that they own. He lives at the house that they lived, or that they shared until she left.
All her bills, all of it.
Yes, he pays all her bills. She lives in the apartment. They got 2 adopted kids. Okay, a boy and a girl. They're both adults now, but where that place where you're looking at right there, the empty spot, that's where those 2 kids. The mother used to live there. That had them 2 kids. she lost him in a court, to the communities, whatever you want to call it. What the hell is it? She lost him to Child Protective Services. And then she went and had 2 other kids like 5 years later. She had another kid 5 years later, and then had a little boy after that. Is there a truck or something over there? I hear something running, but I didn't see anybody move. I'm surprised he didn't burn up either. Yeah, upstanding. He is upstanding. Yeah, they are too. That's what I would think. All right, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a great night or a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. And I will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard if you're so inclined to join me. Have a blessed day, everybody. Take care.